Good evening. Welcome back to the Witching Hour. Alright, Bunky Drewster in the house. Well, I've returned for some more of Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. I'm actually really tired tonight, so hopefully I've got enough steam to make a good showing of it, but I was a little afraid with this game in particular that if I held off too long, the controls would start to get a little rusty for me, and since I can tell the difficulty is scaling up a bit with the enemies I had to fight at the end of the last session, I don't want to be too out of practice. I know it's been ages since I've played Resident Evil 7, and if I do go back to that game, there's going to be a learning curve, but I really enjoyed Hellblade, so I don't want that to be the case. At any rate, I'm going to give it just a moment here before I jump into the game, so I'll ramble as I tend to do at the beginning of my streams for just a minute or two. I'll talk about what else I've been playing now that we're right at the very end of 2017. I've been trying to finish up some shorter games that I can squeeze in before we get to the new year. One of the games... Okay, well, first of all, I got to talk about the one that's one of the best games I've played in a while, which is Doki Doki Literature Club. Everybody should play this game. It's free. You have no excuse not to play it. But there's almost nothing I can say about it, as all of the articles related to this game have said. At any rate, even if you're an hour or two into it and you think, what am I playing? This isn't my kind of game. Just keep going. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, it's a great game. Another game I've played recently that I'm actually going to have to ignore while I'm streaming here. It's a mobile game called Bury Me My Love. It's a lot like the sort of text chat adventure, except this one takes place during it's set in the Middle East as in the midst of a refugee crisis while you're communicating with somebody who's fleeing from one country to another. It's very interesting. I'm still working on that one. Played through a fun little puzzle game called Gorogoa. It's a beautiful game. That one's a good one to check out. Yeah, just squeezing in some stuff before we get to the new year. I think that's enough rambling. The stream should be caught up if it's not going to cut me off now. Hopefully we're good for a while. Yeah, you should check it out, Drew. It's I'm not finished with it yet, so I can't give it like a full endorsement, but so far I'm enjoying it. Here, let me take a quick look at the controls again and refresh myself before I jump into this. Alright, so that was focus. That was run. Block's important. Evade. You know, I really don't think I used evade much at all last time. But maybe I should know how to do that. Fast, heavy. Alright. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. Alright. Let's just continue, and let's hope that it leaves me right where I left off, because I had to fight some dudes before I signed off last time, and I really don't want to have to fight them again, especially not right away. Dustin should be on. I know he was excited to watch tonight, so hopefully he's gonna wake up. If I don't see him on here in a minute or two, I'll pause the game and I will shoot him a text or something. Let's see, so I'm just gonna orient myself for a second here. Okay, yeah, when I first came in from my trek into hell, I came through that hole in the wall over there. There's the gate that I have to pass through. In order to pass through the gate, I have to defeat 2 guardians or 2 foes through these 2 doors. I'm guessing I could have done them in either order. I went with Valraven, the Master of Illusions, first. That's who I dispatched last time in that extra long stream. And now we have, is it Suti or Suri? I'm not up enough on my Norse mythology to remember for sure. I know I looked at this last time, but I'm going to look at it again.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Alright. So, I see there are a couple of people online right now. Well, no, it just dropped down to one. I was going to ask if Dustin was the other person watching or not. Yeah, okay, so I can't do anything with the action button or any of the attack buttons at the moment. All I can do is focus and run. So other options will open up to me as I progress. So this dude, I think he's a master of fire, they said. Let's find out. I don't know.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Oh boy, so now I get to fight a fire giant. So this Dillian dude...
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Hey Drew, did you get to go back and see that fight with Valraven at the end of the last one? I'm just curious. It was pretty intense. What the heck? That's disturbing.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay. Alright. Well, thanks for the words of emotional support, Giant Head. I'm hoping I have a break. My concern is, with the fire giant and all the talk of the Norsemen calling upon Surt for battle, is that whereas like the last time I got to do puzzle solving, which is more my forte. Oh great. I'm afraid there's going to be more battle this time, which is less my forte. Okay, so that looks like the way forward. So... my guess was, if I came up around the other way, it would have brought me here too. It all sort of leads to the same place. What's this though? This looks like a little special... Oh, you know what? Oh. I think I'm doing this out of order. I bet I'm supposed to go up to this door, and I'm going to see that rune, and it's going to tell me to find that rune elsewhere. Ah. Ah, great. Okay, so I'm definitely out of practice here. Okay, here we go. Oh, crap.
Finish this.
Oh, great. I think I'm dead. Ah, I think I'm dead.
You're close. Be ready. Behind you.
Oh, God. Alright.
They're winning. Down. Finished him.
Is that it? Oh, God. I did really bad during that fight, believe it or not. I'm not sure how I survived. But here I am. So that's good. Let's see here. So
Sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too?
ah, thank you. Glad you made it, brother.
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Okay. So I know where one of those runes is already. So Dustin, I basically went through Surt's door, had to fight a bunch of dudes. Sounds like I'm going to have to fight a fire giant at the end of this. Somehow I survived the fight with the dudes. I did really badly though, so I don't know how I managed. There's one of them. Alright. Follow the screams, they say. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I see some Y-looking shapes. Let's put that right in the middle of those branches, maybe? That's not quite. It says the... Follow the screams, huh? Okay, well there's one pole sticking up here in the middle, and then there's those. So, is that it? There we go. Boom.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
I really don't know. I already feel like this one's going to be a lot more combat heavy than the last one, which does not excite me. Go on. No? I can't push it? What if... Do I step back and focus on it? So look towards the gate and you will see that it has opened. What am I missing here? Do I not just push the gate open? Whoa, what was that? Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to... I'm all confused. Just need to walk through, huh? That's what I thought too. Except I am attempting. I thought I'd solved your puzzle. Hold on. Let me try all the buttons in case I'm just forgetting something here. That's the focus button. That doesn't seem to do it. The interact button's not doing anything. Keep looking around. Make sure I haven't missed something. Like all these lovely charred bodies. So Dustin, I assume Sammy didn't make it all the way to the Valraven fight in the last stream. I'm not sure this is quite the game for her, but I admire her dedication, that's for sure. All right, what the heck? I feel like I already solved the puzzle. I'm just supposed to go through here. What am I missing? There's all this fragmentation whenever I get close to the fire, but I don't think that's anything really. I don't want this to be another session like last time where there's 15 minutes of me just wandering around missing something obvious. I suppose I'm going to have to start having a walkthrough pulled up as I go through. I prefer playing these things blind, but I don't want to waste everybody's time. Just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. This is where I came through, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I came through. Yeah, I thought about that too. Alright, so I'm going to retrace my steps. This is the very beginning. That's back the main gate. sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, maybe there's some way that I can use the fire to burn the gate. Because it almost looked like it turned that middle part into, like, some sort of flammable material or something. Can I talk to the face again? Alright. No more words of wisdom for me? Alright. Yeah, it's gotta be something real dumb, like I just supposed to burn the gate down now. I mean, I'll go up and try again. I don't know if I got some little glitch or something in the game where just the action button isn't working. I'll try to stand absolutely everywhere and see if it'll work for me. Because it sure seems like I should just be able to go through now, right? There. Okay, now, once again, it's very frustrating. I stood there doing that for several minutes. Okay. Anyways.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lives. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
This seems like a pleasant place. It's a cool shot of Senua. I really do like Senua a lot. I just hope this isn't all combat. There's another door, and what looks like an open area where... So I guess I should get ready for that. Keep my back up against the wall. Dang. Get up, Senua.
It's not over. Behind you.
Dang it. Dang. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up.
She's injured. She can still do it. Behind you.